The Godva Prime kinda rules. Through its one simple gimmick, it manages to be a completely unique modding experience that results in an extremely powerful and fun weapon to use. The Sagek Prime, unfortunately, is not the Godva Prime, and in attempting to replicate and iterate on the Godva's swag, this Prime Grineer machine gun pistol kinda falls flat. The Sagek's unique passive is an inversion of the Godva's, where instead of status procs giving a chance to red crit for triple critical damage, landing a critical strike with the Sagek gives your next shot a 6% chance to add just 5 status procs. I mean, don't get me wrong, I understand how easy it is for stacking statuses on enemies to go from underpowered to insanely OP with just a couple number tweaks, but I feel like either the amount of statuses applied or the chance to proc them should be higher. As is, you're mathing out to about a 30% status chance on average when firing this weapon, which is just like a pretty normal amount of status for a gun to have. So the Sagek is a bit disappointing, but that doesn't mean it's useless. We can still use the unique status mechanic to forego any form of dual stat mods, and instead build for straight elemental damage. Also, because of math and probability and other things I pushed out of my head to memorize more Suda51 lore, you will get many, many more status procs with this gun if your crit chance is over 100%. I found the most frictionless way to get this done was to use secondary ennervate, which also lets me ditch crit chance mods for even more wackiness. The end result of all this, frankly rather expensive modding is a pretty decent fast-firing secondary that I feel maybe gets slightly more status procs than average, while also doing pretty decent damage. I am kinda bummed out DE didn't go more crazy with the status on this thing, but I do appreciate more weird weapons that require you to think about your mods and arcanes for a minute, rather than just, you know, slotting in the exact same hybrid build we've been using for literal years at this point. Because I mean, I'll take a pretty good freak pick weapon over a meta-defining powerhouse that just is straight up boring to use any day of the week.